Most pierced woman. Elaine Davidson holds the Guinness World Record as the woman with most piercings. The last time her piercings were counted, Davidson had more than 9,000 all over her face and inside her body, in places you can't see and shouldn't wonder about when it comes to a human being. Davidson was born in Brazil but lives in Edinburgh, Scotland. Davidson owns a shop that offers piercings as well as tattoos, hair braids, homemade jewelry, and aromatherapy. Despite her appearance, Davidson lives clean, doesn't smoke, use drugs, or engage in any illegal activity. World's thinnest woman. Levity is a Russian woman who has the unfortunate distinction of being as world's thinnest woman. At 56 pounds, Levity is anorexia and cannot put on enough weight to have a healthy life. She is a walking skeleton who understands that her disorder will likely kill her, and she is doing everything to become a role model for young girls who are literally dying to become thin. In interviews, Levitin has talked about how she used to be healthy, curvy young woman when she was 19, but her anorexia stripped away her confidence, security and happiness, and has transformed her into something that people pity and despise. World's most tattooed senior. Before her death in May 2015, Isobel held the Guinness World Record as the most tattooed female senior citizen in the world. More than 90% of her body was covered with a tattoo. And Isobel made a living of traveling throughout the world displaying her walking work of art to admirers. Barley was a UK resident born in Yorkshire who created her tattoo world record in early 1980s when she visited a tattoo convention. At that time, she broke the record. 76% of her body was covered with tattoos, which numbered more than 200. Isobel appeared at hundreds of tattoo shows in Europe, showing off her much tattooed body for people to see. She enjoyed being the center of attention. The human Barbie. If you look at this photo and look away, you will swear it's a giant-sized female doll that are sold in those sex shops. But when you keep looking, you realize that holy shit, this is an actual living, breathing human being. How did this happen? And why? Well, the how is through some creative plastic surgery, and the why is because Lukianova, once an ordinary Russian girl, decided that her main goal in life was to look exactly like a Barbie doll. Lukianova, who never discloses her age, first hit pop culture about 3 years ago, when her videos went viral on YouTube. The freakiest aspect of Lukianova's appearance are eyes, which never seem to blink and remain wide-eyed and innocent, an effect she achieves with makeup and plastic surgery. She looks like a manga comic, and frankly, it's really scary. World's heaviest women. This shocking photo is of Maria Rosales, once the world's heaviest woman, undergoing surgery to remove excess fat from her body in order to save her life. At the time this picture was taken, Rosales weighed more than 1,000 pounds, and if your math is decent, you have figured out that she was half a ton. It's almost surreal to see her mounds of flesh because they don't look as if they belong to a human being. It's difficult to believe that a person can get to the point where masses of fat are just undulating like a flesh-covered jelly.